Morning. We are at Wicklewood fisheries again this morning. Such a beautiful morning. Still a bit nippy, but it's lovely. I've had a couple of times, as you know. Get swim 2, swim 3. It's going to get back in the van. Call it a day. But it's lovely, look. They're beautiful. What a beautiful way to spend a Tuesday. Week's holiday as well this week for the Masters Golf. Looking forward to that end of the week. Oh, there's a champagne cork on the floor. Maybe it could be a champagne cork kind of day for me today. Is Rupee gonna catch some fish? And maybe even frame? No. Short time, everybody brings a flyer. If I get 2 or 3, I'm going to sit in the van.
You've got the film out again.
Where's your bucket? Still in the
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, gents. Morning,
Is
morning.
this all there is?
Yeah, just the 7. Lucky 7.
Yeah, you wait a couple of weeks' time when summer, you'll be about 14 of you.
Where's me? I know Peter and Richard.
That's it, isn't it?
Where's Ricky?
Who?
Where's Ricky?
Peter.
Peter, yeah,
Peter's at work, Richard's on holiday.
Briggy's
Briggy's on holiday.
Oh yeah, Briggy.
Ricky's in Australia, he's down there.
Well, he's on his
What's
way
on
there,
this
isn't
summer? It's cold.
Right.
It's just getting cold now, isn't it?
I'm
Autumn.
not 2 or 3. Not 2 or 3.
he? 17.
14! Rupees in the chairs in the
That's your
house.
pig.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Who's got what?
9.
9.
Nueve.
Who's got 9?
9.
9 for John.
2 or 3.
17
For
Harry. Go on a 2.
Where's 17?
2. Oh, he's only gone and got it.
17.
I want that.
That's the top. That's the serious. Oh, thanks for saying that.
Well, we got 12.
This one.
Okay.
9.
Yeah,
We've
nice
got
one there.
9, 6.
I got 6.
Sure.
No, I got 9.
9.
Sorry.
9.
I had said that.
The
Like,
2 left are
Sunday.
6.
18.
And 6 and
You
18.
keep getting 18.
I know he's going to get
Yeah,
I
18.
don't want 18. I want 6.
boss,
6, yay.
he likes 6. That boy.
18.
You're next to me, Ted.
Lovely. Right, let's go.
2
Okay,
or
have you
8.
taken-
Let's have a little walk around the lake. Quarter of an hour to go. Just thought we'd come and check in with Nicholas. Got the dream peg. The thing is, where do you fish to? It's just open water, isn't it? That's what I found difficult.
That's what?
It's just open water. And if you're not getting any bites, where do you go?
I've set one up out there, but I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I'm just going to go for the 2 platforms and a feeder out there somewhere.
Out there somewhere.
Well, nearly
Is
there.
that a professional way of?
I put my new line on, not new line. Cast out there,
Aren't they?
back ones on.
No,
Around my reel,
no.
so I had to cut it, put it in my hand.
Oh God, yeah, that's what I had to do. I
start
lost
straight
all
away
mine.
again.
I wish I'd have seen that, really. Such
I did
beautiful.
look to see
It's
if you were
windy here, isn't it?
Eh?
It's always windy at this end. That's the problem. It's colder. So much colder down here.
Well, then,
No, here.
I thought it was lovely in the water today.
That wind blows down here, doesn't it?
Get all the scum coming up down here, though.
It's a lot of scum. Talking of scum,
Seven scum.
here he
There
is.
is that.
Hey, he's gonna watch this at some point.
Is he?
Yeah, he'd love it. What was he called?
What's your game plan? You ready? Don't I take it?
I'm fishing shallow today.
Shall?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him up in the water.
Yeah, why
Fishing shallow. I've got a 7 foot deep at 8 meters.
not? Yeah, he's quite.
I've got to chuck out because there's no one in that corner at all. So I've got to throw out to the island, and I've got 2 little.
He's quite deep from there to there.
Yeah, it's mental.
Just that length.
So deep, so deep. Right, I'm gonna go to the loo and then be ready to fish.
Yeah, how you doing that?
All the best, buddy. Right, morning. Yeah, good draw for me today. Peg 14. Happy with that. Looks lovely actually. So this is my peg. It's nice. So I've got like a little chuck just in there, which I'm going to do. I've got to throw it to the island because there's nobody around on that corner. So I'm going to throw a feeder out to the island, so I can't get out there. I'm going to fish shallow, I think, in here today. 'Cause I think there's a few fish just showing. This is a bit fraught with danger, but just under that tree but yeah, I'm out there about 8.5 meters, is nearly 7 foot deep. So yeah, I'm gonna have a go at this today. Good draw. No excuses. There are no excuses today. The 7 of us. I've got a frame. I need to frame. I need to be doffing this cap, getting some fish in the net, and framing. Today is where I become a man as a fisherman. Let's do this. I've got about 15 minutes until the all in. I'm just gonna have a little drink now. I'm all ready to go. Bait tray. So I've got some 6 mils. I've got some expanders, which are in that lovely sensate. I bought some of that sensate. Just have a go. I've bought some Naxos. That's nice. I've got some micros. Nice, slightly wet micros. Some ground bait and some trusty maggots. And I've also got a bit of paste, just in case, just to have a go with it. This is, I can't wait for this. It's beautiful. Jacket off. Might get my hoodie off in a little while. It's a beautiful day. See you in a bit. Right, so we're about a minute to go. There it is. Oh, there is the whistle. So we're away, day's fishing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out with the feeder out to the far island to start with, and then I'm going to feed up. Oh, it's an awful cast. Probably the worst cast I've done, isn't it? Anywhere near my line clip. So a little bit of feed has gone in. I've just got micros on my method feeder. I've got a little 30-gram method feeder. I want to get that out to the far island. So come on. That's better. That's better. So we're up and running. Just going to get a little bit of feed out in my other areas where I'm going to be fishing, and hopefully see you shortly with a fish on the bank. Right, so about half hour in, I'm just getting plagued with little tiny fish. I went out to the island, had a couple of knocks, but they're plenty moving about. But I'm now fishing at 8.5 meters, and as soon as I put my line in and my bait, I've got a expander on at the moment. There's just fish all around the fish that size. Oh, the one has gone back in the water. Dropped him. But then there's loads of them. It's like 4 fish to a pound, but it's they're all around you, all around the float. As soon as you put lower your rig in, they're all around your float. So whether or not just to go onto a maggot and try and catch hundreds and hundreds of the little tiny ones, or just endeavour to try and get through them and start on the bottom, which is 7 feet deep, and just see if I can get through them and get something a little bit bigger. But at the moment, it's just as soon as you go out and you drop your rig in, they're all around your float. There's hundreds of those little fish, about 4 ounces or so. So I'm just going to stick with it for a bit. There's plenty of fish moving about now, so it's and there you see, as soon as I've dropped my rig in there, there's just fish all around my float. Get little hits, but they're all line bites. I'm putting a few 6 mils in, so hopefully they're getting down to the bottom, so I might encourage a few bigger fish. But it's yeah, good fun. Nice to see some fish moving about and a bit of life in the place. Oh, and that was see, that one went like anything, and it's just a tiny little bit. I thought that was a proper fish, that proper carp or something, but if that went proper quick. But again, that's the same. So if I'm out there, see, this is when I don't know when to change, because I'm out there on the bottom catching these. I could catch these shallow really quick. But I'm going to stick with it for a little while, and then yeah, see what I can come up with in a little while. I'm still feeding some maggots out on the shallow, so I'm keeping whatever fish they're interested, so I can just drop onto that top kitten one, and even just a top kit really. At the moment I'm out there full 8.5 meters, and I'm going to keep catching these little things, and I might as well come in shallow and catch them, and hopefully get a few fish coming up in the water. But there's plenty of bubbles and plenty of life out there. Again, that was a nice take. That's taking the bait off. So yeah, we'll keep plodding, see how we do. Right, so yeah, about an hour, still absolutely plagued with these little tiny fish. I'm down my margin now and just can't seem to get away from them. I've seen plenty of fish, bigger fish on the top, on the surface, that come swimming past and into the margin, but just nothing. As soon as I put my rig in there, there's got some swells and stuff down there, but it's just nothing. I had one fish that was about a pound just now, but other than that, they've all been these little tiny, which isn't really what you're looking for when you draw a really good peg. I'm thinking about going back out on the feeder. There's so many fish cruising about out there by that island. That will be a place to go, I think. I might have a little pop out there in a minute. Give myself a chance to have a sandwich as well. But yeah, so just a day of life, but just nothing happening at the moment. I'll take it. Well, that took a little bit better, it was a little bit quicker, but again, it's just a tiny little. It's not even half a pound. So I could just keep catching these all day, make up a weight of maybe £10, £15, £20, I don't know. Or the problem is when I put expander on, the fish are just nibbling at it, and that's coming off the hook. I've got some paste, but I want to try that later on. Pop another expander on, just see what we get with that. But just chuck a few bigger pellets in. Try that again. So it's just bobbling around. Fish are just having a little nibble at it. Little fish. There's nothing in there at the minute that's just taking it. So I don't really know what to do. I'm going to go out. I think I'm going to go out on the feeder. Because there are a few people catching bigger fish, and obviously I need to catch bigger fish. I can't just catch these tiny ones all day. So right, there was a take on a 6mm expander, and it's fish probably about 3 ounces. So don't get me wrong, I took this a few weeks ago when I wasn't getting anything at all, but that isn't what I want today. So I'm going to have a go out on the feeder. Right, so I've gone out on the feeder. Just had a sandwich. That's always when you catch something, when you've got a sandwich. Just over by the island. And within 2 or 3 minutes, got a fish on. Doesn't feel massive, but that's better. Oh, that's not too bad. Happy with that. Get this in. On my record, just take your time, get this one in. Oh yeah, that's a nice. That's welcome. That's welcome. Nicely done. There we go. Nice little one. £2, £2.5. Anyone's money. And that noise that annoys Nicholas. The little clicker. Right, let's get back out there. So yeah, I'm still fishing out just by the island. I'm getting loads and loads of indications, loads of knocks, but nothing taking the hook bait. So I've just changed the hook bait from a yellow pop-up or yellow wafter to a red one, which matches the bait in the feeder. Yeah, so I might change, just keep changing the colour, see if something happens. But there's loads and loads of knocks, and so many fish over there that are just cruising on the top. You can just see over by the island. It's so nice over there. I don't know if you can see, but just over by the island, loads and loads of fish just cruising around on the top, and you can see loads of movement and stuff. But yeah, there's nothing at the moment. So you have to sit on your hands, don't you? That's the thing with this sort of fishing. You have to sit on your hands and wait for it to really take. And that's when you had a bit of a rubbish few weeks, you just want to be getting the fish in the net. Loads and loads of little knocks on the tip now. Surely it's going to take. It must be. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them where you just sit and wait and it's not ripped off. I might have. No. I think I'm. Oh no. Nothing has come off. Ah. No patience, that's the problem. No patience. Better cast this phone, that was right up against the island, and straight away I've got indications. Done it again. Too early again, man. Right. Get there. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm still getting loads and loads of knots. It's just down in here. I'll just chuck a few mates in. Look at the fish swirl on the top, look. Little tiny fish. Just coming up. Hundreds of them. Hundreds. Do I sit there and just catch a bag of them for the next 4 hours? Don't know what to do, really. I don't know what to do. Got my rig in anyway and they just come up, attack your rig. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know what to do. I get loads of taps on this feeder out by the island, but again, just go around. Nothing to take my hook bait, so I might try longer hook length maybe. I don't know, just keep trying different things. Wait, at last we have a fish. It was tapping for ages and then just went, so hopefully now that longer hook length, just gone from a 3-inch hook length to a 5, maybe that makes a difference. Yeah, that's about fish. No, we've gone from a yellow to my old favourite white hook bait. Beautiful big fish, look at that. Right in the lip. Lovely. Okay. Nice. Right. So hopefully. Yeah. Fingers crossed. I just had a bit of a take over by the island. I don't know, it feels like a better fish unless it might be foul hooked. I got right next to the island. So this is either a better fish or it's in the tail, but whatever. If I can get it in, I'll be happy. Yeah, no, it's proper. And then you come. Oh, no. Quality getting that, isn't it? Ruby. Right. I was thinking about coming in and going on down the margin with a bit of paste, but I might stick at that now for a little bit. One or two fish moving in. I'm probably up to about £10 now in total weight, but it's not brilliant, but it's better than a poke the eye with a stick. Right, we are in again over by the island. lots and lots of little taps and stuff, which I think are the smaller fish. They're everywhere. You just see them wherever you drop bait in, they're everywhere. But then when a fish does take it, it's this is not massive, but I can just get a few of these now for the next. So we're just over halfway now, so it's got another couple of hours, 2 and a bit hours. That would be. A bit. Yeah. We'll keep plodding. So I just come back on the tip. I came down the edge so I can see some big fish in the margin. So I just came down the edge. But as soon as I put my bait in, I've got 100 little fish all chomping around it. So I can't get it to the bottom. I can't. So I think everyone's the same. Kim again he's on his 3rd net. I don't understand how what they're doing differently. I say I've checked out. I'm right out by the island. I'm within 18 inches of the island, and it's just getting tap 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 tap. So it's obviously just little fish again. Just so I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to try really. So I see some big fish mulling around there. I've now got. I missed that one as well. Well, at least that was a proper bite. I know I missed it, but that felt like a proper bite, that one. So we'll get back out. Get some feeder mix in a minute. Got some ready-mades. In case I ran out today, I didn't know if I was going to use them or not really. So that's nice. Just down by the edge of the island. Let's get some fishies. Right, so I go on a hard hookable pellet just down in the margin, just to try and get through the small fish. I just had a bite and a take and it's just come off but as soon as you put anything in, there's just hundreds of little fish. But hopefully if I can get the bait to the bottom, there are some bigger fish in here because I can see them. They're topping and they're swirling around here. And hopefully I'm going to land one or two, but still just so many tiny fish. It just absolutely destroyed me today. As soon as you put your bait in, it's just, I was going to say, even on the tip over to the side, it's just constantly tapping and tapping and tapping. Which is nice because a couple of times I come here, I've had nothing, but I just don't. I could sat here shallow and just I could have just sat here and pulled out the little fish all day, but I didn't fancy that. I had a nice week last week with the Ide. That was good fun. And I just didn't want another week where you just catching it. I just fancied especially in this corner. I fancied it today, but no, the small stuff has. Oh no, see, that's a nice little bite, but I don't think that was a decent fish. I think that was a little fish again. But you can see there's some big fish in here, but as soon as you put a few pellets in, the little fish just congregate around your float, keep banging into your float. And then you're just getting liners. And it's just frustrating, really, because it's such a lovely day, such a lovely venue, and it's just. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. You just have to keep plodding and hoping that like that's a couple of fish. Probably got about 2.25 hour and a quarter or so to go. So not really 100% sure what the time is. You lose track of time when you're fishing, don't you? But we'll keep plodding away. Well, I just decided to have a bit of fun now and just put little expanders on and try to catch little a bit. Can't see. Oh. All right, pal, calm down. These are really slippery, slimy. You wanted that expander as well. Look at him. He's pretty, isn't he? Pretty little fish. Yeah, so I just thought, well, last hour or so, let's just catch some fishies and see how many we can get. I'm not getting through the little stuff, so if you can't beat them, join them. So I just got some expanders. I'm just rolling. Little expander, little 6mm as well, so they're not tiny ones. Roll on the hook, literally coming down here. Handful of 6mm in. Might get the odd bigger one, you never know. But I thought, well, rather than just sitting there getting frustrated, let's just have a little bit of a giggle. And I might get the odd bigger one. Like that one. That feels a little bit better. I'll have to put a section on for that. So that was nice, actually. That was yeah, it feels a little better. That was a nice take as well, actually. That was a. So just had that expander on. Oh, that's, yeah, that is a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Happy with that. Couple more of these would be nice. I'll tell you what, I think this could be, I think it's a tench. And if it is, this is one of the biggest tench I've ever caught. And it is, that is a beauty. That is an absolute beauty. That has made my day. Whatever happens now, today, that has made nicely hooked. And get rid of that hook. I know that these are quite slimy, I don't want to drop him. But look at that. That is a beautiful little tench. Oh my word. How nice is that? Thank you very much, Terence. Oh, that's about £4. Maybe a little more. Get happy. That's beautiful. Look at a big smile on my chops. Right. In the last 45 minutes probably. I'm just dropped down the side. I had loads of little fish. I'd won about £1. Nothing major since that tench. Harry on 17. I think Harry's on 17. He's jacked. He's had enough. He's been plagued with little fish as well, I think. And I think Taffy next to him has been bagging on sweet corn. So, but that's like a prolific swim there, isn't it? And I think Kim has been bagging over on 6. But yeah, I'm just made up. I caught that tench. That tench has made my day. Beautiful. Hopefully I'll be able to get a photograph for that later on. And yeah, but no, it's been nice. The weather's nice, sun's shining, it's warm, and a bad day's fishing is better than a good day at work. And I'm not back to work till next Monday. And today's Tuesday, so it's got a lovely week off. I've got the Masters golf to look forward to. I'm going to sit, I'm going to tie some rigs with the golf on, some nice grub, maybe a couple of shandies, which would be nice. Right, if nothing major happen, I shall see you at draw time. At draw time. Oh, hang on. No, you see, this is what we're plagued with, because that was a proper take, and that felt like that was nice, and that was tiny, and has come off. So, okay, we'll see you at the weigh-in. Nicholas. Really good day.
35.6. Hold on, mate.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, mate.
I think that's the winner. You were.
They're getting that first net.
I didn't match in the field.
77.
77. Yeah. First net, 44.8.
And 30 in the other one. I don't know what's in the other one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Because you get so many small ones, the bigger ones you don't tend to count.
Mostly on pellet waggle?
Yeah, well, half and half.
Half and half.
If you want to stand on it, it's not as much fuel anyway.
24.8.
69. What did Nick get? 77? About £8.
Yeah, I might just do that.
Might just. Another £20 in here, look. The crowd is going up.
Right, Harry went.
Yeah. Oh,
Could be the one.
right. Got another one.
All right.
Yeah,
No, I think you already done that. Oh.
£6.
yeah,
£20.
another 20.
6 ounces. Hold on, mate.
Yeah, well done, Kim. 89.06. John was bagging up. How about everybody? You're right.
Hey, no, fucking back's breaking.
You didn't you?
Hey?
You didn't stop today. You were
I was only
doing
small.
well today.
Only small. Oh, I had a lovely day.
Yeah.
Not as good as some.
No. 89.
No, well, I was close. I said 100.
Oh, you?
No.
Well done, John.
I haven't got 100. No. Got 100 fish.
Huh?
Got 100 fish.
Got some bigger ones towards the end, didn't you, last
I
night?
did, yeah.
Just you, John. Yeah. $31.10. Just have a picture, John. Don't want to pin me down. Don't worry about it. We'll get you in there somehow. Oh God. Yeah.
Small for birdie.
John.
Small.
Yeah.
And again.
Hold on.
Oh, John.
Hey, where's the gold bugger?
I ain't one for it.
Hey.
Hey?
Well, I'm a little bit there.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love it here. Always have a good day here. Talking on some on roach. And not on the blades.
There's a turn to leave that bar, isn't
Yeah.
Send away with it to shoot some of those leads.
Oh, yeah. Just let us know.
Yeah.
It says about £20, isn't it? £20, 4 ounces. Hold
Come on,
John.
John. Come on, buddy. Again.
I like this corner one.
Fish half a day, 16 metres then.
I know you did, yeah. I know.
22,
I, do you know, I struggle now. For
£22, 4
I
ounces.
really struggle for 30
I
minutes.
noticed you were like that. Leading back to try to count like bloody long.
That's all right until you get a little one like that, you're all the way out the water.
Yeah.
And really quick.
Yes. And if you drop it halfway across, that's a take.
You keep trying to shake it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to take one of them. That's me. This. Loads of those. Like F1s, they must be, right?
$10.8. Well done, mate.
Come on, John. Well done there, Ken.
Well done.
So here we go. Lovely tench.
Nice tinge.
It went like that.
It was like that.
13,
Shrunk.
13.4.
So £13 something for the first net. Nice tench. Nice little goldfish.
Try and take them.
Do they?
Yeah, they've been scooping the
I'll go
water.
over £20 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give it 7, 8.
7,
Well done.
Oh, £20, that's right.
Well done. 7, 8.
For me.
One more to go. Harry didn't want in.
I thought you meant one more net. I thought you take the piss.
One down, we'll see one.
There we are, then, Taff. Taff on the flyer. No, he had a few, didn't he?
Ah, right. Sorry. £30, 8 ounces. That's just on a picture.
Oh, bloody sun.
I don't know what's
Now look at that beauty. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they've been, like I said, they're scooping water. Honestly.
Oi.
And they've had a buzzard as well. Yeah. He don't circle that, though, he just goes from tree to tree.
Damn. Kite, beautiful.
He's got many more.
Good job.
Yeah,
Big
all right.
heritage card.
Let's see what
Look at that. We'll shoot that. We'll shoot that. She's not having a big one.
13, 8.
Just want 46 of this one.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
10 2. Well done, mate.
Well done, Taff.
Fantastic.
I was going to put the
Sure.
AGM. Yes.
Oh, cheers.
I was going to put a slip plus to
Right, so that's that. I've done my barra. Got smashed up. Got a flyer and can't even catch fish on a flyer. Unbelievable. I think I need thousands of pounds worth of new equipment. I think that's what I need to make me a fisherman.
We're taking the angling direct to your credit cards.
I'm not getting any more credit cards. This is ridiculous. Right, so I finished last. Well, not last because Harry didn't weigh.
So technically.
So I finished 6th out of 7.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I just couldn't get through the little fish. Could not get through the little fish, and I just didn't know what to do. But I got a tench, and the tench made my day.
Nice.
That's beautiful. So next week we're back at Ellingham, and I got a fantastic record at Ellingham.
Oh, it's not.
No, Willow the week after.
All right.
So I got a fantastic record at Ellingham.
Have you?
Oh, I caught 3 or 4 fish once in 3 or 4 sessions. So I look forward to that. But yeah, we'll still have a go. So yeah, we're 6 weeks away from Skeggy with the Skeggy Festival, right to February title. Yeah, I'm right my way. We're now gone over the road and we're on our way home. Right, so thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week. Bye 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 bye.